How's it going, everyone? Matt Leighton. Welcome back to another real estate video. Hey guys, so in today's video we have a very special guest, full-time real estate investor Jeff Leighton, who, if you couldn't tell, is my older and wiser but not as handsome brother. Jeff, thanks for being on the show.
We should have had people guess who's older.
Yeah.
I think
I've been called older on multiple occasions.
That's what I'm saying. I don't look that much older.
We usually win free drinks when we ask people at the bar who's older. They actually usually go with me. But anyways, hey, so in today's video, we're going to go over the question, how to invest in real estate with zero funds. So Jeff, let me paint you a picture. Imagine I've just come across the most slam dunk deal ever, the best, literally I've run the comps, I've run the numbers, I've asked other agents, and I want to move forward on the deal, whether it's a fix and flip or wholesale, but let's call it a flip.
Okay.
I just don't have the money, or I don't want to put up the capital and tie up my capital. How would you go about buying and investing in a property that you're going to sell with zero money?
Okay, so there's two ways of doing it. So the first way would be called assigning the contract. And if you find an amazing deal, the first thing you would do is you would put the property under contract. And anytime you put a property under contract with a good investment deal, usually you put about 30 days. A motivated seller, when you're looking at off-market deals, they're looking to sell fast. They're typically looking to sell without a real estate agent, and they're looking to sell within in as-is conditions. So you'd put it under contract. That would be the first thing. And then if you're signing the contract, which basically means you say, hey, Matt, I got this great deal. I have it under contract for $100,000. Would you be interested in it for $110,000? And in a nutshell, that's how it works. So instead of just Matt, though, you really want to have a big buyers list. The way to build a buyers list is you can go on LinkedIn, you can type in real estate investors, then just go to your city. That'll probably pull up hundreds, if not thousands of people. Networking, asking other real estate agents, things like that. So you'd want to put it under contract. And then you just basically, you market that contract, and you always have to check with your real estate regulations and things like that.
Yeah.
But you would market that contract to your cash buyers, and if you bought it properly, then you can sometimes get paid 5, 10, even 50. I think the most I got paid was $40,000 on a wholesale deal.
Just for assigning the contract. And do you get paid when you assign the contract or when it goes to close?
No, you get paid at closing. So it's an assignment fee. It's almost always on the HUD. There's the settlement statement. There's different ways of doing it, but it's usually you want to have it on there.
So that's something where you're assigning the contract and basically assigning the work to someone else, and they're the ones that flip it, and then you get paid at closing.
Yeah, so you wouldn't put any of your own money into the deal. Now So me, if I was assigning it, I technically wouldn't be the one closing on the deal, but my partner would be closing on it. I work with different partners, and they have cash, and they'd be the ones closing on it. They'd pay me a fee. The seller would get paid exactly what we said they were going to get paid, and we'd close quickly. We'd purchase it in as-is condition and go from there.
Okay, so how about if you wanted to go full in and flip the property with zero, literally, not a $2,000 down payment, just zero?
So the last deal I did, and I'll just give you an example, had an amazing deal, a great part of town. I used a hard money lender to finance probably about 80 or 90% of it. And if you're familiar with hard money lending, it's short-term lending for real estate investors. So I had this amazing deal, but I was like, man, I need some money for this deal. So use my hard money lender. They charge a little bit higher rates than a typical mortgage lender would charge, but they're flexible. They can move in as fast as 10 days. They can get it funded. So I used them for 90% of the funding, and then I had another partner that basically financed the rest of it.
Private investor.
Yeah, just a private investor. And so I didn't have any money in the deal. And there's different ways of doing this. So you can do it that way. You can just have one private investor invest the entire amount, which is what a lot of people do. But that would be the second way of investing with no money down. And we made it a very significant profit. Investors got paid off, so it worked out well.
Yeah, so the investors got paid off, you got paid, and then you had zero invested, literally zero capital.
Yes.
The hard money, they had the title, or they had the lien, or they had the deed.
The hard, exactly. So the hard money, the way they work, they basically control the asset, so they could technically foreclose on you if they wanted to. But hard money lenders, and I don't mean this as an insult, but they're sharks, so that they don't lend on bad deals.
Right.
They lend on a very few percentage of the deals that people send over. So if and that's actually how you know if it's a good deal. If a hard money lender tells you it's a good deal, chances are it's a really good deal.
They have the cash and they know what to put their money in because they want it back.
only work with investors and they only lend money on deals where it's like a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Where it's the type of deal where you're like, well, yeah, of course I would invest in that deal. If every house sells for $600,000 and you're buying it at $300,000, of course I'd make you a loan for that, because you could screw up everything with the deal and I'd still make money on it.
Yeah.
So
cool. So whether it's a signing the contract or going with the hard money lender and also private funding, that is how you invest in real estate with zero down. So on Jeff's channel, he actually recently did an interview with a hard money lender. So if you're wondering what hard money is or how it works on a deeper field, go over to Jeff's channel. I've got it listed and linked in the description below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, create a productive day. Take care.